Welcome to Seaway Whisky Wire. Tonight we're going to make a classic Negroni cocktail. Stay tuned. Good evening and welcome to Seaway Whisky Wire. I'm Tyler, and tonight I thought we'd mix things up by doing a classic Negroni. As it says in our intro, we celebrate whiskey drams and cocktail slams, and I couldn't think of anything better to start off with from a cocktail perspective than a classic Negroni. Very simple cocktail to make, 3 simple ingredients, and it's a very, very delicious, refreshing, and spirit-forward cocktail. So yeah, ingredients are sweet vermouth, you need an ounce of that, Campari, an ounce of that as well, and gin, an ounce of that as well. Very simple, 3 ingredients, all same portions. Thought we'd mix things up a little bit by actually smoking the glass as well for this. So we'll start off with our sweet vermouth. Again, you can use any sweet vermouth you want. I just prefer the Dolan. It's very readily available in my area and a little bit nicer than the Martini Rossi. I do have some of that on my bar as well, but I've been working on through this bottle of Dolan and I find it very delightful. So an ounce of that in your mixing vessel. I always find to, when you're loading and starting to mix drinks, always start with the least expensive item first. And that's something I learned from old Bruce here at Bar Talking Cocktails. Check out his channel, lots of great stuff in there, and I've learned quite a bit from him. Next is an ounce of Campari, a nice bitter component to the drink in there as well. And to finish it up, we got some aviation gin. So usually, I'm not really partial to aviation gin. I have grown to love it in the last little bit. I had the off chance luck of meeting Ryan Reynolds at a hockey game one time, and since then I feel like I'm kind of committed to his brand, even though he's not engaged with it anymore. I don't believe, but nonetheless, after meeting Ryan Reynolds, what could you do? You can't very well not support him. So that's an ounce of aviation gin, or just an ounce of any gin that you prefer, and that's pretty much it. Nice color in there. We're gonna grab some ice. Fill up our mixing vessel. And before we start, I'm going to ready my glass for some smoking here. And generally I do this before, some fire up here. Generally I'll do this before just to give it some time to mellow in there and get that smoke down in there. You can see it already starting to smoke in the glass. We'll kill the fire here and put the snuffer on, and then we can get to stirring. I generally like to stir anywhere from 25 to 30 seconds or so, just enough to kind of mix. It is a spirit-forward cocktail, so you do want to give it some nice dilution, and you want to stir fairly vigorously with it there. We'll take that off the lid there. Nice little bit of smoke. I'm smoking with cherry wood tonight. And it's filling the room right now, and very nice. I can already know this is going to add a nice bit of complexity to the glass. All right, a little taste on that. Yeah, she's very well done. Pull some nice big cube for this. It's a nice cube for this drink. Grab your julep strainer or hawthorn strainer, whatever you have on your bar, and get to pouring over top of that nice ice. Look at that nice color that comes out of that. A nice reddish orangey hue. You can garnish it with whatever you want. I prefer a candied orange peel, which are very, very good. I picked these up on a trip to Toronto from the Cocktail Emporium, which if you've never visited on your days in Toronto, it's definitely worth a visit. Just one of those on top. And there you have a classic Negroni. Cheers. That cherry wood smoke really does add a nice little bit of aromatics to it. It's already a very aromatic drink. It's very refreshing. It's kind of got that kind of grapefruit note to it, but it's more bitter than that. It just, if I had to explain it one word, that word would be balanced. You've got the bitterness of the Campari being cut into by the sweetness of the vermouth, and the gin just kind of takes the edge off there and adds that level of kind of junipery, piney complexity to it, and it's just very, very delightful. So yeah, go make yourself a Negroni today. Stay tuned for more videos like this. We're gonna keep trying to bring you different kinds of content, from whiskey drams to cocktail slams. Like I said too, check out Bartender Bruce at Bar Talking Cocktails channel, and yeah, enjoy your night. If you like what we're doing here at Seaway Whisky Wire, please like and subscribe below. Or if you add anything special to your Negronis, feel free to comment. I always love to hear what other people are doing. So yeah, have a great night and cheers.